Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Got a battle on the Red Shire map with Devilish Vixen. She's in the Emil 1951. And this is an assault game, and I am on the defensive side. That means that it's a 10-minute battle, and they just have to outlast the enemies. So as long as they keep one tank alive and don't get capped, then that's a winning condition. Of course, if you kill all the enemy tanks, then obviously that's a win as well. Alright, so team's spreading out mostly on this side, which is interesting. So let's see who she encounters. Now the Emil 1951 is a tier 8 Swedish premium heavy tank. Just missed the chance to put some shots into the 110. He's gone behind hard cover. And I assume that's what's spotted her. So going to be a bit of a waiting game. You want the enemy to push and expose themselves. So that 110 has come up here, just came out there, just missed that shot, but that's alright. Got two more shots in the auto loader. Emil 951, sort of a prototype, I think, of the Emil 1. So it's got a similar shaped turret, of course. Relatively slow, but it's the gun that's the important part. So anyway, she's got the APCR premium ground loaded. Nice shell velocity there, 13-15 meters per second, and I've got a standard damage at 242. Oh, here comes the 110. He's come out in the movement, but just as Dev is unloaded, she's going to get a shot in. Yes, in fact, lands a shot there. Getting pushed on by a super Pershing, but no problem. Let's track you. Unfortunately doesn't permanently track, but manages to get two shots in. Did take a little bit of damage, but that's alright. Plenty to go. Right, look at that 110 now down to a very small number of hit points. But so far not seeing a lot of the enemy. In fact, all the damage has been done to the 110 and the Super Pershing, so where are the other enemy tanks? They've got to basically take the ground within 10 minutes, and they've already given up 3 minutes of the game. So, looks like this definitely turned out to be a win. But hey, you can't tell, they could all be pushing right around the bottom. In fact, I can see on the mini-map there's at least one tank spotted on the K line. Just pushing up here, trying to get an angle on the 110. Also spotting the other tanks there. In fact, okay, here we go. This side of the 110. Not quite enough to do some damage, I don't think. There we go. Just bounced off. But did destroy the tracks. And try and get the last shot in. Just line them up. Unfortunately, just not quite enough of the hull to shot in, but the target 2 pushing up to try and get a kill, but now that's exposed some enemy tanks behind the hill. And target to get the kill here. One other hit in there, so is it worth it? Trying to get that 116, didn't even get the kill. Alright, that was a bit sad, but that's exposed a few more of the enemies, so that's a nice U-152 at the back. A couple of Tigers, and Pacific A302D just on the other side of the hill there as well. So just getting proxy spotted there by the Super Pershing. Does tell Dev that she doesn't want to poke too hard over the top here. It's up to the enemy to push. So mind you, you want to get some damage out of this, get some credits and some experience. So I'm just going to find that urge to just push a bit too far. But this isn't a bad spot to be in, as in the side of the hill you've got plenty of guns behind you, and at some point those enemy tanks are going to get distracted and you can go and get some side shots into them. Now they're down a little in terms of tanks, but there's only 5 minutes left in the game, and that's the thing that these teams seem to forget. That's the round from the 110, but if the 110 shooting at her, that means that she can shoot back. So this has gone back into cover. That's a T-25-2, just moving up along the edge of the map there, trying to get an angle on the 110, I think. Get rid of that tank just in a dangerous position. Alright, so we've got a few more enemy tanks now on the side of the hill. They've only got 4.5 minutes to go, so I'm not really showing a whole lot of urgency around this. And they're just trying to spot the 110. They've lost another tank. But, yeah, look, this is what you've got to balance here, is no time to panic. But hopefully with these tanks going over the other side, you might be able to get some shots in. She can catch that super pushing out. She might be able to get a side shot on it without him noticing. Or getting shot from the other side, so we might have an opportunity here. Here we go. Dang, yes, there goes the super pushing. Alright, so one important kill down. Oh, we've got the target 2 down below, as well as the VK-302. It's only 3.5 minutes to go, so enemy team, yeah, just being a bit too tentative, I think, here. Okay, now she's got some targets, so goes for the T-25-2, better target there, gets 2 shots in, goes back for the reload. Nicely done. Brings up 2k damage. Just while reloading, just relocating, which is a good idea. Now spotted again. Alright, okay, well that was the VK-302, just came over the top and paid the price for that, so that was handy. 110 still alive, but I doubt whether it's done a whole lot of damage. In fact, it gets taken out finally by the T-28 prototype. Alright, so that secures a bit of the map behind where Dev is now. She can afford to take a few more risks here, I think. 2.5 minutes to go. Still got plenty of hit points. Now she can get rid of that T-25-2 and also put some hurt into the Tiger 2 because he's focused on the tanks in front. Okay, there you go. Does exactly that. Gets rid of the T-25-2, puts a shot into the Tiger 2, and there's also an AMX AC-48. So she just pulls back, waits until again they're distracted a little bit, put her last shot in without taking too much a risk. And she's got him lined up, gets the shot in, and the Tiger 2 gets taken out. So, not a whole lot of time left now. That's 2 minutes to go in the game. Just on the reload again, might be the last clip that she gets in. There's still a few targets left, and I think she'll be able to exceed 3k here, I would say. We've got some targets on the right, and Scorpion G auto locks on, rolls down the hill, shot in, goes for the ram, or doesn't quite land the ram, turn the turret, does take a hit from Centurion 5-1 there, but everything's evaporating really quickly. Another shot from the Centurion 5-1, just keep pushing in, behind a heavy tank. Not everything's going to land here, and it's just gone for the reload again before the final 1 minute to go. There you go, just shot whistles past. So this GW Panther somewhere, RC-152, but they don't have to worry, they don't have to kill all the enemy tanks, they just have to survive. And this is what's going on here. She'll get loaded in a second, and might get another kill here. Yeah, she will do that, she'll outload the Centurion 5-1. There you go, lovely kill there. 4.5k almost damage, 4.3k I should say. Great result there. This is definitely a win. The remaining enemy tanks are going to get killed, but it's not her problem. Her team's going to win. But just in case, Dev is trucking towards where GW Panther might be. Actually, I think GW Panther's up in the sort of C0 area. RC-152 is down to one shot of him. Who's going to get the shot? Oh, they're both there. Oh, and she's got the GW Panther. One shot in, one more shot. And she gets the kill. Fantastic result there. So it brings up 4.6k and 4 kills. Well, that's some great results there in a 10-minute game. Just under 5k, like 1 hit point more, and 4 kills. That's given her the high caliber award. Another 800 of assisted damage there, so that's 5.8k of combined damage, which is a great result. Blocked 1.3k as well, and earned the Ace Tanker Mastery badge. So let's have a look at the team performance. Well on top there in terms of base EXP, 1528, and 5k is almost double the next best tanks, which we've got the T28 prototype and the Astron Rex coming in at both just under 2.8k. So a real carry there from Dev. Great game there as well. And the enemy side, the Centurion 5-1 being the top damage, and the next one being the Scorpion. So 2.2, and then need 2 tanks to do over 2k. So yeah, again, pretty insipid effort on behalf of the enemy team, but sometimes that happens. People don't understand the game modes. They don't know, why isn't the enemy coming in to attack us? But guess what? You don't have a cap to defend, so they're not coming to your way. Anyway, it's worth checking out the screen as it comes up at the start of the game. It tells you what mode you're in. All right, anyway, so how did it go from a financial perspective? Well, she's fired 22 shots, 18 hits, so going to get value out of that, 16 penetrations, and no bonuses running or anything like that, and judicious use of premium ammunition, I'd have to say. So ended up with a nice profit of 99k, so always nice to have. And it's another great game from Dev. I don't get these battles very often from her, but when I do, they're excellent games. So keep them coming, please. And hopefully if you're watching this and you watch this far, you're appreciating the video, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing that. I'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.